I'm a vendor at craft shows and in-person events and pop-ups, and this one thing doubled my sales. And I know, super suspenseful, but I'm just gonna lay it all out here, and that is I use highly visible price tags in my booth. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, what am I even talking about? Well, I mean, I have created my own price tags like these. I cut them out and I put them strategically in my booth so that way onlookers become customers way easier. When you have pricing that's easy to see, big and bold, no questions, people are more comfortable to walk into your booth because then they understand what their price range is. Because think about it, when you're a spectator at these shows and you're interested in somebody's booth or the items that they may have, but you're really afraid to ask them how much it is, chances are you don't even go to that booth. You don't even think about going to that booth. I know I don't, but that's because I have social anxiety and I am working on that. Or I'm just a people pleaser and I just don't want to upset anybody or hurt anybody's feelings. That's probably better. So don't be that vendor that just conceals their prices and uses that as a tool to get them to talk to you. Don't do that. It's not going to work. It may work on some people, but I know for a lot of people it doesn't. So the simple solution is to make your own price tags. Now, this is way easier than it seems. As you can see, this is very DIY'd. So if you've got a printer at home, which most people do, or you can go to the library if you don't have one. I know I didn't have a printer for the longest time, but here we are. Plain printer paper. You print out the price tags that you design. You can design them on your own, or I actually have a free price tag template down below that you can customize very easily. It's a Canva template, so anybody who is a Canva user can use it. It is free. So go to the link in the description to download your price tags because they're very, very, very easy to customize. Like, you can change the color of the outline, you can change the color of the text, you can change the font of the text, you can change your pricing, and there are about 9 different designs that I made for you. So there you go, super simple. You download that and then you print it out. And if you're a vendor at outdoor events, I highly recommend you laminate them. And no, that does not mean that you have to buy a laminating machine. It just means that you have to get laminating sheets. These have been a game changer for my personal branded price tags because they are more weatherproof. So this is the price tag when it's cut out and laminated. You can see the shine. It's because I did use the laminating sheets on them. Like with all the events that I do, and like I've had some pretty torrential events, like they're windy and they're raining, but these bad boys, they hold up. There are a couple different ways that you can display your price tags. For some of my price tags, I just like tape the back and then I stick it on a shelf and like voila, it's perfect. It's ready to go. But for other parts of my booth, I use acrylic holders, and I got these off of Amazon. These will be linked down below too. These are amazing because you can bend them any way you want. You can do pretty extreme angles. And then it's got a big clip so it can really hold on to it. And then the clip on the bottom opens up so you can attach it to whatever display that you may have. And this is what it looks like with the price tag on it. It is clear, which I really like because I didn't want it to like look tacky in my booth. So then all I do is I clip it onto the display and then it just stays there, and then I just readjust it so that way the price tag is very visible to my customers. Real quick, if you're finding this information useful, hit that like button. It really helps support my channel. Okay, let's continue. And with these price tags, make sure to print out a couple of each. Like I have a few price tags that are duplicates because I want to make sure that my prices are very visible in my booth. So if I have a shelf of board books over here and a rack of board books over here, I want them both to have price tags. And actually I want like 2 price tags around there. You want your booth to feel like your own personal retail store or your own little pop-up boutique. So make it really easy for your customers to see where the prices are, and they will decide faster whether they'll buy or not. And if the price range is within what they're looking for, they're more likely to buy from you. Okay, so just to recap everything we went through in order for you to double your sales and make your customer buying experience so much better. You're going to first go to Canva, or you can go to Procreate. You can use whatever app that you want to design your price tags, or you can go the easy route and download my free Canva template for you that you can completely customize. Print those out. Then if you want to laminate them, use Avery laminating sheets to laminate them and make them weatherproof and more durable. You're going to cut them out individually, and you're going to either buy holders or get some tape and then tape them onto the back and then place them in your booth. And make sure they are everywhere in your booth. You don't want it to be too chaotic, but you want it to be like enough as to not confuse anybody. And make sure when you print them out that they are big and bold. Yes, this may seem obnoxious, but I promise you, like, it's just so much more visible and so much more efficient. And if you want to buy holders, buy these holders. These are probably the best ones that I have found, and these are going to be linked down below as well. And there you have it. This was a really quick and short tutorial. It's highly beneficial, I promise. Like, I would not be posting this video unless it was worth it. And I will say this video was inspired by my first, like, viral TikTok video. I'm going to put this right here. Because this TikTok video blew up so quickly, I knew that I had to share this information with everybody. So I hope you found it useful. If you found this video useful and informative and you want to watch more, you're really going to like this next video.